All right.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the Monday episode of Sports Shorts and More. They're actually all Monday episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're all on Monday. The first Sports Shorts and More of March 2021.
Yay!
Yay. How you doing,
Right.
Judy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yes.
You have a good weekend?
Yes, I did, actually. I had a very good weekend.
Good. Were
Yeah.
sports involved in your weekend at all?
Oh,
Because I played horseshoes.
let's see. What did you do? It was beautiful weather.
It was, yeah.
And yes, I got out there and I enjoyed the weather. And I did walking,
Yeah,
lots of walking in the park.
that's nice.
Yeah, that was, hiking, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's considered a sport though,
Absolutely. It's exercise.
but it is exercise, and I went to the Cincinnati Nature Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you ever been there?
I have. Where is it? In Clifton?
Milford?
Oh, no, I have not.
Yeah, well, technically, I guess it's Newtown, but, it's close.
Yeah,
It's a really nice place. If you have not been there, you should check it out.
I will check it out. I like the
Yeah.
parks in Cincinnati. They have good parks.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you like a lot of, like trails
Mm-hmm.
that go uphill, downhill, and it's really out in the middle of nowhere practically.
Mm-hmm.
So you really get the whole nature feel.
Are there different trails you can do?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
All kinds of different trails.
Awesome.
There are easy trails, there are hard trails, there are trails that, you can see nature, where it's nature all around you. But there are short trails and then there's long trails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good because you can see, birds and you can see all kinds of other wildlife.
Did you see any ostriches?
No,
That would be cool.
yeah, I think that would be very, very interesting if I saw an ostrich.
There probably aren't any there.
No, I don't think so. At least not that I saw.
So, Linda says, hello, Bill and Judy. Just came in from the sun. Good for you. I just took a little walk at lunchtime, and it's gorgeous outside.
Oh, yes.
This is the most beautiful day of the year by far so far.
I think so too.
It's
Definitely.
wonderful. And James says, hi. Hi, James.
Hi, James.
Hope everybody is doing good. Linda has a free afternoon because her husband is golfing, which is nice. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods this weekend because I'm going to Florida next week.
Really? What
Uh-huh.
part of Florida?
Siesta Key.
Ooh.
Sarasota area.
Nice. That is real nice.
Never been there. Looking
You
forward to it.
will love it. Are you taking your golf clubs?
No, but that's what I was going to say. So when I was at Dick's, I was with Katie. And I said, I'm so glad I don't play golf because I hate golf. I have no patience for golf.
Not even putt-putt golf?
I love putt-putt golf.
Well, there you go. That's
Yeah.
golf.
Kind of. But I
Yeah.
get so bored of golf. Like by the fourth hole, when we hit our drives, I'll drive the cart down and park it on your ball and then help you look for your ball. Pretend like we don't know where it is. That's how annoying I get at golf.
That's so funny.
Linda says, the best beach ever in Siesta. I like it. I'm looking forward to it. We have a place that has a private beach access, which is nice.
Private beach access.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And no mask.
Yes.
I don't have to wear a mask for a week.
Yay.
No masks in Florida.
Well, there are a lot of states are stopping that.
Yep. I'm very happy about that.
Me too. It's about time.
I don't know what it's going to be like to have no mask for a week, but it's going to be wonderful.
You'll be able to breathe fresh air.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. It's supposed to be in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. That
And
sounds real nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I love walking on the beach.
Me too.
It's like one of my favorite things to do.
So that's something I'm looking forward to.
Is beach walking a sport?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
But walking is a sport.
Oh, okay.
So I guess if you walk long enough. I've been going to the gym. Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I started in March because my New Year's resolution
Yeah.
I'm a procrastinator, so I didn't start it until March.
Well, okay. Better yet than never.
Right. And so I've been to the gym 3 times,
All right.
and every time I left, I was in pain.
Oh.
And every time I went back to the gym to weigh myself, I weighed more than I did when I left last time. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but something.
Maybe get a trainer.
Maybe I should. I just been on a treadmill.
Well, a treadmill is good.
Yeah, I gotta do some weightlifting to burn some calories.
Yeah, that would be good. Or you could maybe a change in the diet.
Yeah, changing the diet would be a good thing. That's gonna have to happen at some point. Linda said she always says muscle weighs more than fat. Yep, that's what I keep hearing, Linda.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, but I'm not making any muscles. I'm just walking on the treadmill for hours.
You've got to start out slow.
Yeah, you do.
And work up to it.
And so I figured I'd start out as slowly as possible by not doing anything for the first 2 months of the year.
Oh, no,
that was a slow start.
That's not a slow start. That's like no start.
but I'm into it now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Judy is here.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm Bill. Chris is not here. Chris, I don't think he's going to be back for a little while. He's got a lot of things going on, so Judy was nice enough to sit in. But it's kind of your show now, anyway.
It is.
Pretty much. I mean, you're the only one we do it with, so.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You and me. But
yep.
I have to go because I have a meeting at 2.
You're not leaving yet.
No, not yet. So I think we have some good news in college basketball.
Oh, good. What news would that be?
Xavier looks like they're going to make the tournament.
Really?
Yeah. So they'll be one of the last 4 in, I think. So they'll have to play before the round of 64 starts. They'll have to play into that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's nice. It'll be nice to have a local team to root for.
Yes. Yeah. What are the other teams that are in there?
Well, so I think your number 1 seeds are going to be Gonzaga and Baylor and a couple other teams. Michigan, will be a number 1 seed. Ohio State played themselves out of a number 1 seed, but I think they're going to be a number 2. And then 2 of my favorite teams, Arkansas and Texas, are number 3 seeds, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Arkansas hasn't been in a long time.
Now, what makes a seed?
A seed?
Yeah.
So
for someone who doesn't know much, people out there don't know much about that kind of thing. Could you explain that?
Good question. So seeding is just a way to put the teams in order from top to bottom as far as where they're expected to finish.
Oh, okay.
So your top 4 teams in the NCAA right now in the standings would be your number 1 seeds. There'll be 4 number 1 seeds.
Oh, so it's kind of like first place, second place, third place.
It's exactly like that.
Yep. I got it. Okay.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense.
So there are 4 different brackets because there are 4 different sites usually where they play the tournament.
You guys think Ohio State or UC and Xavier will make it in?
UC's not getting in unless they win their conference tournament, I think. I think Xavier's in. Yeah.
Xavier.
That's what I'm reading. That Xavier's one of the last 4 in. Yeah, I think so too. I'm happy about that.
Xavier should be. Those are the Musketeers?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
I think a 2, yeah.
West Virginia.
Yeah, they might be a 2 or a 3.
I don't know.
Linda said that she gave up on the Buckeyes because they've lost their last 4 games. Yeah, they're in a rough stretch, but they'll still be a 2 or 3 seed, I think. They need a good showing in the Big Ten tournament. Big Ten's got some great teams, though.
They do?
Yeah, I think they're going to get 9 teams in the tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No wonder last 4 games are going to be.
But they're awfully good.
Wow. What are the teams?
Who is going to be in? Well, Michigan State may make it. Ohio State's going to be in. Iowa's going to be in.
Yeah.
Who else?
Rutgers?
Is Rutgers? I don't know. Are they good?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. What about Illinois?
Illinois is awfully good.
Oh, yeah, in Illinois.
Mhm.
They could be a number 1 seed.
Hmm.
Yep. For National Women's Month, the NFL hired the first black woman referee, a PE teacher from Virginia Beach. That's awesome.
Oh, wow, that's right. It is National Women's Month. The
Yep,
whole month of March.
I like it. National Women's Month. That's why we had the women doing the morning meeting this morning.
Ah, good show.
That's the
Good
sign
show.
behind us. It says, "Ladies of RCHC."
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's us.
Yep.
So, what's happening in spring training, Judy?
Well, let's see.
The Reds stink. Yeah,
Oh, they're doing good.
this just in, the Reds stink. They do.
I think they're going to do well
I
this
hope
year.
so, but I have no hope.
Hunter Green.
Hunter Green, yeah, definitely.
He's the new kid.
Yeah, he's the new kid.
Oh,
New
Wow.
kid on the block.
Linda said the Reds are one. He can throw over 100, right? I've heard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Linda said Red spring training is not so good. They're 1-5-1. They tied. They have a tie.
1-5-1.
Yep,
Hmm.
that's not good. Play the Rockies today at 3.
Yep, that's right. That's what it says here.
How close are we getting to? James asked how the Pirates look. You know, I don't like the Pirates. You know why I don't like the Pirates?
Why don't you like the Pirates?
Just because they're in the same division as the Reds.
Okay. Well, is that why you don't like the Cardinals?
I hate the Cardinals.
Oh, wow.
You know why?
No, I
Because they're in
don't
the same
know.
division as the Reds. but you know,
Okay.
yeah, the Cardinals have the second most World Series champs next to the Yankees. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I kind of did. Yeah, the Yankees, they do have a lot of money. I mean, they're the evil empire,
Yeah, right.
because that's what they should, the music from the Empire Strikes Back music. Yeah, that's what they should have.
I'm with you. Every time a Yankee comes up to the plate, that's what I would like to hear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, girl,
Yeah.
you remember This Week in Baseball, right?
Remember what?
This Week in Baseball?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh, yes. I love that show.
It's on YouTube. I've got almost all of them over.
That's
Really?
cool.
You can watch them again?
This Week in Baseball, now
I
on YouTube.
loved watching that.
Louis Fiala was one.
And for those of you out there who are too young to remember this, this was way before MLB, way before the internet, way before, sports channels, 24/7 networks. This was like a show that was half hour once a week. And that was it.
And you loved it, didn't you?
I loved it.
Is that
This Week in Baseball. Mel Allen. He had a great
I wonder if he's
voice.
Still around.
No, I don't think so.
He's pretty old.
Yeah, but he had a great voice for that. Really great voice.
That'll be something fun you can do when you're missing baseball.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube and watch some This Week in Baseball.
Oh, yes. And that's where, they would do a lot of bloopers.
Bloopers, yeah.
They did bloopers. It was only a half-hour show, so it was pretty quick. But then, yeah. Carrie, yeah. Yeah.
It's the drop of the fourth inning.
That was definitely interesting.
Remember the Wide World of Sports?
Yes. The thrill of victory,
The agony of
defeat. That poor man,
The
slid off of
skier.
that skier,
Yeah.
slid off of there, every week, he slid off of there. Yeah, oh man, that was rough.
Oh, it's really rough.
Wide World of Sports.
ABC, like the,
Yep.
Is that Kurt Gowdy?
Oh,
oh God, he's great.
Kurt Gowdy. Are you a hockey player?
That's Gordie Howe, right?
Oh, okay. That was close. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I remember that, definitely. Wide World of Sports, it was like Wide World of Sports.
Yeah.
You get to see all kinds of different things that you would never, ever, ever see anywhere.
For some reason, that makes me think of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes. Oh, that's going back a ways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jim McKay. There you go, Linda.
Jim
I think,
McKay,
yep,
that's right.
You're right.
Jim McKay. He did that for years and years and years. Jim McKay did.
Very good. Yep.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
agony of defeat.
Oh man.
That poor guy.
Yeah. And I don't even know what the guy's name was, but at least he did all right.
That's a good trivia question. Who was the skier?
I used to know that, but not anymore. But the Olympics is coming up.
Are we going to have the Olympics?
Well, yeah, we're supposed to still have the Olympics.
We were
Well,
supposed to have it last year.
Yeah, but that whole COVID thing. So now they're still going to have it. They're still going to have it.
Do you know how many people are going to let in the Redskins?
Well, me, I hope, for one.
Yeah, right. I don't know, is it a fourth or a fifth of the seating capacity?
Something like that.
Somewhere around 12,000?
Yeah.
10
Well,
to 15?
if they allowed all those people at the Super Bowl, then they should allow people in the baseball game.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Austin, what do you have? You watched Reds yesterday, Judy?
I don't have cable.
Oh, you don't?
You have to have highlights.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't.
You need to tighten up on the pitch and batting rotation. Every time you see that the Reds got up, like Arizona already knows it, back up, and stop you. But when they got up to bat, it seemed like either a home run or a base hit, causes an error. I think they might have beat them like 9-1 and 9-4.
Yeah, it's not been pretty.
No, they're gonna tighten up.
Yeah, I think so too. They're going to tighten up. I mean, that's what spring training is all about. You got to work out what the best players are, what the best rotation is.
That's true.
Who you want to play. What pitchers you're going to have, what catchers. Well, he's the same catcher, but work out your rotation. Work out the bugs. Work out a lot of things.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Linda said the skier was Vinko Bogataj. The day of the infamous fall was March 7, 1970. That was 51 years and 1 day ago.
Wow.
I hope he's healed.
Yeah.
He's probably feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, a lot better. Wow, we almost made that to the day.
Yep. Thank you, Linda, for bringing that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
James said skateboarding is an Olympic sport now. Yes, it is. I think probably some other new. There is a new one that I wanted to mention. I can't think of what it is, but tug of war was an Olympic sport at one point.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's breakdancing.
We did that in Hilton.
I think breakdancing is going to be an Olympic sport.
My friend and I went to.
Really?
My friend and I went to Hilton and got involved in a couple of Kingston place right there on the beach.
Yep.
What's up, boy? You good, Austin?
It's an
Yep.
Olympic sport.
Breakdancing is now an Olympic sport.
Wow. That ought to be interesting.
Yes, it should.
Is it a summer sport?
I'm not sure, but I guess it would be a summer sport, right?
Well, I guess. I don't know. Would it be inside, outside? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. What is it? The new sport they had the last time the Olympics were in? It was it was something to do with
Golf is pretty new.
Yeah.
Is it cheerleading?
No, it had to do with the they go down the hills and up and down and up and down.
Snowboarding.
Yes.
Snowboarding, Judy.
Yeah. And then they go up and down, and around the curves and yes, like.
That's snowboarding.
But it was a race. It was like three or four.
No, it's still like a.
It was like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, that's fun to watch. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because they'd go over these hills and they would jump, and then the other guys coming over the hill would jump, and then they would run into the other guy.
You know what the funniest sport ever was? Was that icing thing? The ice and the puck is along the ice.
Curling.
Yeah, that's a very serious sport, and in places where it's really cold, it's a very very serious sport. They take pride in that a lot.
Yep, Canada.
Oh yeah, Canada and Norway and places where you have nothing but snow.
James said that he had a roommate quit his job to try to be a pro breakdancer in 2002, but he missed the window.
Oh.
That's gutsy. To quit your job to become a professional anything, but breakdancing. 2002, that was a little late, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sport climbing, surfing, skateboarding, karate, baseball, and softball are all Olympic sports. I can't do any of those.
Me either.
No. I've
Surfing?
climbed.
Surfing? How are they going to have surfing
And
as an Olympic sport?
I'm guessing that's a Summer Olympic.
It would have to be.
Yeah, summer.
I mean, how do you, that has a lot to do with, the waves
Catching
and
the right wave.
nature and, is it a good day? Is it a bad day to get,
That's true.
to surf? And it all has to do with nature. You're depending on that to cooperate. You
Yep.
know? How is that going to work?
I guess if you didn't do so well, you could just blame it on the earth.
I guess you could. I
So-
don't know. You got me on that one.
Judy, I got to jump out of here. Do you want to stick around? You want to come up here, Sean?
Well, Sean can come up.
I'm going to leave you guys with Sean and Judy, and when you're done, just click on that,
Oh, okay.
and that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Here comes Sean. Thank you,
Yay.
No, you can. Is this a drink? Bill, is this
Bill, is that your Gatorade?
It is. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. And here we have, oh, you have a question there, Austin?
Yeah, I saw, Xavier game yesterday. They won. They won.
They did?
Beat,
Xavier?
Marquette.
yeah.
They beat Marquette beat them.
79. And they said right at the end of the game, they said the way it looked, all Xavier, UC got to do is try to win the most games this week and next week. And then they'll see if they're made playoffs.
I hope so.
Because next week, they're gonna tell everybody, who's playing who, and who made the playoffs.
Yeah, the conference tournament is coming up.
Yeah.
Is that what March Madness is?
Yeah.
They say, that's all they gotta do, is win more, and then whatever they got, they're gonna try to add it up and see if they, get playoffs.
That'd be cool. Oh, there's,
It's good they beat Marquette like that, 'cause I think, I thought Marquette beat somebody real tall last week. It was very good.
Creighton, maybe it was Creighton or Villanova.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's
Villanova?
who Xavier beat too. They beat Creighton, they played good. 'Cause they was whooping everybody.
Do you think Xavier is going to win?
I think
Somebody-
they'll win a lot of games. I think they'll make the playoffs.
Okay, good. What?
They got a whole lot of teams that look like, I think Washington got beat yesterday too.
UC,
Butler,
Butler. I've been keeping up with it.
they still got them two #1 teams out there. They got them both classes #1. That's what's his name, start with a B. Butler.
Butler? Butler?
Butler.
Not Butler. I'm talking about Bullard. I mean,
The player.
Remember, they got them ranked at #1, and the other team, they've been #1 ever since the season started. That's, Kazania.
Gonzaga. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got #1 now, they named.
You want to talk about baseball or basketball?
Um,
Let's talk about
um,
baseball.
Baseball. We'll talk about baseball. You want to talk about
We'll
baseball?
come back to you, Bill.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the Reds?
It's hard to figure right now. I mean,
I'm thinking they're going to do good this year.
You think so, Judy?
Yeah, I think so, Tony. I don't know. I just have a good feeling. It's a good young team.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new start.
It's a
It's going to be a
brand new year,
complete
right?
season this year.
It's a
brand new year,
right?
They have a lot of good young talent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They probably hit it as the third base.
Yeah,
Suarez?
And all they gotta do is get the
Suarez.
batting and pitching rotation in order. That's all they gotta do.
Yeah,
'Cause I watched
yeah.
when he batted, like when Arizona got up to bat, it was like, so they pitch bang, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
They pitch it bang, it's gone. But when the Reds got up, I think bang, he hit into a line drive or another play,
Yeah.
just like that.
I think they need to get back, which I think is what they're going to do this year,
Oh, yeah.
is I heard that they're going to get back to, the basic fundamentals, hit the ball, get them on, get them over, get them in. The
Yeah.
old basic philosophy, get them on, get them over, get them in, instead of, always trying to hit the long ball. Because before in the past, it's always been, oh, we have to get up there, we have to hit a home run. And they get up there and they don't hit the home runs.
So when you got a new picture?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's
And
Hunter Green.
Hunter Green.
Yeah.
Is
hmm
he gonna be a
That's a little young
starter?
guy.
Yeah, he's a young guy. He's a new young guy.
Number 25?
I don't know what his number is.
He throws 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, and he's a starter, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But-
our starter pitcher will be Hunter Green. Who else? Castillo.
yeah,
Sonny Gray.
yeah, Sonny Gray. That's good.
The preseason will be over when?
About 2 weeks.
Well, it always starts the first Monday in April.
About 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and I cannot wait because this is going to be. It's been a long, long, long wait.
I know.
But I think it's going to be good. It's going to be real good, and because I think if they get back to, the basics is what they need to do. Get back to the basics and they need to be more patient. We need to have more patient hitters up there. Not like before where they go up, and three, four balls and, they strike out or, they need to get up there, wait for the pitch that they want to hit, be patient, take one or two, find out, get a feel for it. Well, you've played,
Yep.
you got to be patient. You got to wait for your pitch.
And that third base coach, you got to pay attention to. Look, he sent that guy all the way home from second. The guy was waiting for him at home plate.
Yeah.
He looked at everybody, he looked at him, and the guy was dealing like that.
Well, that's what spring training is all about, learning.
Original speed coming in off the second.
Yeah,
Keep on going. He must have told him to go right when he got halfway to third base.
yeah. Well, that's what it's all about. They're learning, everybody's learning. They're learning to be a team. They're learning to gel with each other. They're learning, to depend on each other. There is no I in team.
Right.
You know. Have a whole lot of crowd.
Yeah,
They get on the winning streak. I don't care if it's preseason. They get on the winning streak, they're gonna go in with a big crowd.
yep,
And believe me, everybody gonna know it. If that's the team that we're talking with or not. I'm pretty sure, because they look real young. Real young.
yeah. Well, that's okay.
Moustakis? Do they keep Moustakis?
I don't know. Did they?
Castellanos, Moustakis, Votto, Suarez. Who's our shortstop going to be?
Yeah, he was talking about he got to start hitting the ball more than everybody else.
Yeah, he does. They all have to start, hitting.
Chemistry.
Yeah, the cohesion, all get together. And that's what spring training is all about, learning about each other and, playing like a team.
I thought spring training was playing collective ball. Collective, everybody play together.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
They
saying?
play American League teams.
yeah.
I'm trying to do you. But when they put somebody else on, what do you call that? The skill base and stuff like that. Well, that's doing too. That's addition. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Reds got that.
Yeah.
That's one thing they ought to try this year. Steal more bases.
Yes,
Yes.
Score more runs.
fundamentals, yeah,
Score more runs.
fundamentals, like I said, get them on, get them over, get them in, get on base, steal a base, take opportunities, take risks, try different things.
I'm watching for the steal bases this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what, we're just going to do a lot of baseball, do a lot of things. I think they're going to do great. Yeah, 'cause
Get them started.
They got a good,
And I think they're gonna do real good because everybody was counting them out. Remember?
Yeah.
Last year. When they said, well,
Yeah.
The Reds ain't going nowhere. The Reds go on one streak, bang, right in the playoffs. And
Yep.
Nobody understands. How did they come out of that way and go right that way? You know what I'm saying? Just think they get on a winning streak like that. So you just take control of the league, take control of the bat, stealing bases and stuff like that. See, they don't just stop right there. See, they young. They just refine it as they go along. They just
Yeah.
go on and go.
They are.
It'll be televised. I mean, they'll let everybody know that the Reds came back from a 5-point deficit and beat Chicago. Stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People are looking at it.
Yeah, they're definitely going to. They're a good young team. They have a lot of good players. They have, it's just going to be a whole lot. It's going to be different, and it's going to be a fresh start.
Yeah.
And I just think, people are going to have to give them a chance. Don't judge them.
Did they say that Larkin was coming back to help them?
Yeah, he's announcing. He's an announcer.
Oh, he's going to be the announcer and commentator?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, see, there you go. That's going to be a fresh new start there.
I forget the guy's name. Was that Brandon's brother?
Tom Brenneman?
Yeah, was that his brother that said some remarks?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, he probably taking his place there.
Yeah. That's what they need. They need somebody in there that's going to be fresh. It's going to have new ideas, new way of talking about things.
Right.
He's going to talk about the game, call the game,
Right.
not like, the people we've had in there before where they would talk about other things that had nothing to do with the game.
Suggest certain advice about different plays, because Larkin was a good base stealer too.
Yes.
Okay?
And it's going to, to have a commentator who actually played the game makes a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
A big, big difference, because we knew that when Joe Nuxall would call the game.
Yeah.
The man played the game. He knew it inside and out. He was able to tell you what it felt like, to hit, what it felt like, to be hit, what it felt like to run the bases. He pitched, he gave you the inside of what it was actually like to play. And I've always felt that is so much more interesting than somebody who's never played the game and sit up there in that booth and talk about things that have nothing to do with baseball.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So I'm so glad we're going to start with somebody fresh. A ball player that's actually played. Because you've played ball before, Sean.
Yeah.
You know what that's like.
Hey, did you say the Rays was the newest team out there?
Who is?
The Rays.
Oh, the Rays?
Yeah, what they said was the newest team?
The Tampa Bay Rays?
Yeah, I think that's.
They've been around a while.
That's the one that played in the World Series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell them. I said, nobody could beat this team. I said, when they came to the playoffs, because they came back. Well, they said like they got 3 games to run. They the ones that came back and beat all their opponents.
Yeah.
So, you know how come? Because they hit 6'4", 6'5" pitchers. That means they can look over the batter's head, the catcher's head, and the referees. That's what they could do.
Yeah.
Well, what's your name figured it out? Remember the Dodgers figured them out.
Yeah.
They got it so long, when they make a pitch, some of the balls, when they got behind, then they start coming facing.
And Trevor Bauer went to the
Oh, yeah,
Dodgers.
that's how the Dodgers
Yeah,
did it.
Trevor Bauer. He was our Cy Young Award winner.
He took the pitcher out.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Took
Yeah.
the pitcher out, put another, and then they just started knocking the ball. And they took, and that's how the final game happened.
Yeah.
So he changed. That dude just, look, he hit right off the tip of the deck, went that way, curved that way, and that's how they got on. Just kept hitting the base hit just like that. Oh, yeah, I remember that. The dude was telling him, like, I told you don't take me out. That's what the guy said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pitched it. Because they left the pitcher like it was, it would have been like, I think they'd have pulled it out. But the Dodgers just brought him down. They put a guy in there. I said, this guy can't pitch. We got 3 and 1, and all of a sudden, I walk, and all of a sudden, the next pitch, a base hit, he scored a run.
Yeah.
Let's talk about whether Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
Should Pete Rose be in the Hall of
Tony,
Fame?
what do you think?
I say no.
I say yes.
I say no. Pete Rose? I say no. I'm sorry, but I mean, the man was a hell of a ball player. I give you that. Hell of a ball player. You know, yeah. If he went in there just on his stats alone, yes.
That's what
But the man bet on baseball.
I mean,
He bet.
wouldn't you say that he's in the top 5 best ever?
Oh yeah. He's hell of a ball player. Yeah, definitely. His merits on baseball alone, yeah. He would have been in there a long time ago. But he had a cardinal sin. Yeah. Bet on baseball.
When he ran into the boys up in New York, they wasn't going to even say that in first. And then he said, like, I told you to get the rest of my money.
Yeah.
I read it. And then he said, well, I ain't got it. Can you wait? He said, no, we can't. So he thought it was clean. The other guy that he owed the money to told him. They told him on
What do you think, Sean?
I got to sign baseball from Pete Rose.
You gonna sign baseball?
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning more that he should go.
Why do you think he should?
Because he was the greatest ball player ever.
He wasn't the greatest. He was one of the greatest,
Yeah.
but not the greatest.
I mean,
You know.
I've been watching videos from the 70s, and a lot of people try to hit like Pete Rose
Yeah.
when they were
Oh
playing.
yeah. Yeah, he was get down in the
He could
crouch.
place the ball where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Place it. How many players do that can just place the ball?
I'm not,
I'm sure there are a few.
I'm not saying, he wasn't a good ball player. Yeah, he was a hell of a ball player, definitely. But,
Yeah.
if you let him into the Hall of Fame after what he did, then you're like, saying, okay, well, let's just, let anybody in then. What about the guys that played their whole career and they didn't do anything wrong, like betting on baseball or gambling?
Oh, Jim, you need to root for the home team.
You know?
Who for the Red Sox?
Mike Watt.
Who?
Mike Watt.
Yeah, Mark McGuire.
You look for him, he said, like, what did he do? They said, like, he was on that, we call that stuff?
HGH.
Yeah. Helped you knock all the home runs.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sammy Sosa.
Him and Sammy Sosa.
Oh, yeah. He's the one that came up with the idea of how to take some kind of chrome bat with a weight in the front.
Yeah.
Cork.
And that makes you like, when you hit it really hard, and it's going real far. But they found out how you did. We had a metal bar in it. I think it was a ball bar. And it hits the ball so far, nobody. And that's what happened to his career.
How
Yeah.
many Reds do you know that are on the Hall of Fame?
How many Reds are in the Hall of Fame?
They had Griffey, they had Larkin.
Yeah. Larkin, Griffey.
Marty make it?
Yeah, I think Larkin made it. Yeah, he made it
Man.
first time. First round.
Yeah.
He made it into the Hall of Fame first round.
Joe Morgan was so fun.
Joe Morgan and Joe Nuxall.
He's
Well,
on that.
probably,
Lee George Geronimo?
yes, yeah.
Has
George Foster.
has Johnny Bench?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's been all right.
Oh yeah. He went in first round. Well, it's probably all the ones that were on the Big Red Machine.
Yeah. Have you ever been,
75, 76.
have you ever been to Cooperstown?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Tell me
Yes, I
about it.
have.
Cooper's.
Oh wow. It's a very magical place. Very, very magical. But it is the Mecca. If you're a baseball fan at all, I mean, any way at all, a baseball fan, you will love it. Cooperstown is this tiny, tiny little town. It's in New York, and it's just a little town. And like once a year, 100,000 people descend upon this tiny little town called Cooperstown, and it's real cute. It's got a little trolley. Where I was there in 1998, Yeah, because we went there, or was it 99? I think it was 1999, summer of 1999, because George Brett, Robin Yount, and Nolan Ryan and Orlando Cepeda, they were all inducted in the Hall of Fame that summer.
Uh-huh.
There were probably some other ones. You have to forgive me if I forget those. But I wanted to go there, because I remember all these players. That was when I was growing up. Nolan Ryan and George Brett and Robin Yount.
Yeah.
And other ones. And it's really cool. And the neat thing about Cooperstown is that, it has the Hall of Fame museum,
Uh-huh.
which is really, really, it's just amazing
The Reds?
experience. No, they just have
Cooperstown.
the Hall of Fame, where all the players and all of baseball history,
Yeah.
they have there. And it's really cool. It takes quite a long time to get through it because there's so much to look at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot to work at. I mean, all kinds of things to look at. There's the uniforms and there's the balls, the bats, the history behind it. Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
They had a thing on Hank Aaron. They had all these balls, and it was on a big board, and it showed, where his sweet spot was. Where he hit them, and it also showed his record. How he, 755 was his final number.
Uh-huh.
Of the home runs. Of course, we all know, 714, was Babe Ruth's record that he had to break.
Yeah.
Um,
Not to change the topic, but what kind of good experiences have you had at Great American Ballpark?
Lots of good experiences. Lots of good experiences.
You know what I liked was the dollar hot dogs they had.
I don't
And Johnny
remember that.
Bench, they sold dollar hot dogs and dollar cokes. That was big.
No, I don't remember that. I remember going to, Riverfront. Yeah, I remember going there a lot and as a child. But Krause Field was before my time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was before my time. My father and my brother went there.
I remember at Riverfront, you could get top 6 up in the Red Sea.
Yeah, yeah,
$3 tickets,
yeah.
$3.50.
I remember that. There's the
$3.
nosebleeds.
You know what I heard today on the radio? Something about if you go to the Reds games and you buy 3 beers, that's $40.
Wow.
$40.
Did you know that if you go to Camden Yards, Baltimore, Camden Yards, when you buy a hot dog, they write Baltimore in mustard on your hot
Oh
dog.
my God.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's really cool. That's just one of those interesting things.
Didn't you say you've been there?
Yeah, I've been to Camden Yards. I got a chance to see Cal Ripken play. Yeah, and that was before he retired. He'd already broken Lou Gehrig's record.
Uh-huh.
And he'd already broken that. And actually, I did have tickets for the game where he was going to break Lou Gehrig's record.
Jeez.
But 9/11 happened, so
Oh my God.
yeah, so there went that, but that's okay. I was able to see Cal Ripken play at home against Toronto, so that was cool. And I've also been. What ballparks have you been to?
I have been to Riverfront, Great American, St. Louis, the old Busch Stadium.
Yep, Old Busch Stadium.
Brewers, Cubs twice.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Expos.
Wow, that's going back a ways.
Yeah.
The
Did you
old.
know Pete Rose?
That's really going back. Yeah, I remember Philadelphia. That's going back a ways. The
I was in
Expos.
Cleveland Indians.
That was the old stadium,
Yeah.
the old Cleveland
No,
Stadium.
no. The Jake.
The Jake, yeah. Jacobs Field, yeah.
Yeah.
I would always call it Jacobs Field. I don't know what they call it nowadays.
Yeah.
But to me, it will always be called Jacobs Field.
I got to see Indians and Mariners, and King Griffey Jr. was in the dugout. His plan.
Yeah, that
Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner, yeah, uh-huh. Ken Griffey, yeah, that was when he was a rookie. That's when he came up with Seattle.
It might have been his like 5th year or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was a really good. Oh, you know what?
Is that where he hit all his home runs at over in Seattle?
Yeah,
Some of the Reds were the first ones to get it.
yeah. The Reds,
Right.
they wanted to, but his rookie year was with Seattle Mariners, you know, and that's what his rookie card is, because I have his rookie card and it's upper deck rookie card.
But I think they mentioned too in Seattle that the leading spread in Brown. They mentioned that he was accident prone.
Okay.
He was accident prone. Like when you run too fast that way, his knee will come out of place. If he
Yeah.
wanted to slide, he'll mess up his knees. He was like accidental prone. He'd always getting hurt.
When he jumped up in the seats.
That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What other ballparks have you been to?
Boston Red Sox. That was the best.
Yes. Yeah. You've been to
They were so
Fenway.
educated. The fans were so.
Yes.
They were quiet.
Yeah.
They'll have the
Yeah.
scorebooks.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They were
Definitely.
playing. What was it? The Royals one way.
Oh, okay.
So, Kid Griffey Jr. About what, 3 weeks ago?
What did they do?
Yeah, I think he did.
What?
I forget what it was. I think he either put it somewhere. I don't know if it was a Hall of Fame. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that was about 3 weeks ago.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's something on TV about it. It was he and his dad.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's the one. That's the one.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Like a little segment on Griffey and.
Yeah,
Well, there's a trivia question for you. Griffey and his dad both played on the same team. What other father and son combination teams have played? Has there ever been in the history of baseball another father and son play on the same team? Austin?
Cincinnati Reds. What's his name?
Which
We
one?
was talking about it. Johnny Bench.
You mean,
Not Johnny Bench, I mean,
Bell.
Pete Rose.
no, it was Bell. Wasn't it Bell?
No.
Father,
What's his
son.
name?
Father, son?
Yeah, the one that didn't let it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's one of them. What
That's the
about?
one that didn't let in the Hall of Fame.
There's another one. Did you say
Is there
there's
another one?
I think there may be Ripken, maybe. Was Ripken?
Johnny Bench.
No, I'm not talking about brothers. There's been
No,
brothers.
This was his son. Don't you remember? He was coaching the Reds.
Yeah,
You
And
think-
his son was playing with him too.
Bell.
Yeah.
Just like him. He looked just like him.
yeah.
Who?
Johnny Bench.
Rose. Oh,
No.
Not Johnny Bench. It gotta be Pete Rose. His son was playing right with him. Cause he was a manager too. 'Cause
No,
he
I'm
was-
not talking manager. I'm talking player.
okay. What about Pete Rose
He
Jr.
was a player.
and wait,
Pete Rose was a manager.
That's
Pete
right,
Rose
but
Jr. His son was
played
on the
with him,
team.
too.
Pete Rose
When he was
Jr.
managing?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They came up with him throwing the game. That's when they came up with him
I think.
buying the game.
I don't know
absolutely
about
for
that.
sure.
Oh, yeah, he had his son that looked just like him. Looked just like him. He only stayed here about a year.
I don't know.
Okay, I went to Moeller High School. How many players in the professional sports do you think Moeller's had?
That's a good question. It's a good
Baseball,
trivia.
football.
Yeah,
I think they
Moeller.
had a basketball.
How many players, how many,
Baseball.
Major League Baseball players has Moeller graduated?
Can you name any?
Barry Larkin,
Barry Larkin,
And-
Griffey,
Kim Griffey Jr., and what was the other one? The other one.
the Bells.
Yeah, the Bells, and then Euclid. Was it
He was
Euclid?
Sycamore. Sycamore.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, that's all I can think of.
I'll be right back. I'm getting clarified.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. Oh, and you wanted to know, what ballparks have I been to?
yes.
Okay, well, let's see. I've been to Cleveland at Jacobs Field. I've been to the Sky Dome, and that was really cool. I liked it. I always call it the Sky Dome because that's what it is. I don't know what it's called now. Rogers, I don't know what it's called, but they started changing all these names to corporations, and that's not for me.
Yeah.
Name it after, name it, something nice, something like, like the old days. Yeah, Wrigley Field. I mean, yeah, it's named after the owner.
Yeah.
And Crosley Field, and then there's the all these other ballparks. But let's see. I've been to Fenway. I loved Fenway.
Yeah, I did too.
That is like one of your things to
I've
put
been to
on your
Pitts-
bucket list. That is one of the things to put on your bucket list
Yeah.
is go to Fenway Park.
Well,
Even if you're not a baseball fan, at least go there because it is magical. The nostalgia in that place is so thick. You have to
Yeah.
brush it away from your face. That's how thick it is. And it's a wonderful place to be.
Judy,
um,
did you ever been to Pittsburgh?
No, I didn't get a chance to get to
I went to
Pittsburgh.
the Reds were playing the Pirates in the playoffs back in '90,
Mm-hmm.
and me and a couple of my friends road tripped up to Pittsburgh. It was the old Three River Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Very similar to
Yeah.
to River
Mm-hmm.
Park.
Yeah. That was
Now-
the series.
They have PNC, and I've been up there too.
Mhm. I haven't been there yet.
It's cool because you can see the whole city, like right.
Oh, kind of like we do,
Because
You can see our
the
city.
bridges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another river town. I was to Camden Yards, Baltimore. That was fun. That was nice.
Both of them.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Let's see, where else?
Have you been to any minor league stadiums?
No, been to Wrigley Field. Been to Wrigley. Been to the White Sox Stadium.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fun. And then we went to, of course, the Cubs. And also went to Old Yankee Stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to see Old Yankee Stadium.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, the house that Ruth built.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was the loudest ballpark I have ever been to.
Really.
The loudest ballpark. I don't know about what was, it was just the loudest. I had to put earplugs in.
Oh,
It was so loud.
wow.
And it wasn't like it was a playoff game or anything. It was a regular game. But that was really, really, really loud. Let's see, where else did we go? We did Cleveland, we did Baltimore, we did Toronto, and no, didn't do Atlanta. I forget. You have a question, Austin?
Yeah, his name was Pete Jr.
Okay.
That was Pete Rose's son.
And he actually,
One year.
he played with the Reds.
You don't know 1 year.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Well, I think that's probably just about does it, doesn't it, Sean? Yeah. Well, we're about out of time here. So I would like to say, see you later.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Alrighty, bye. Thanks, Sean.
You're taking it easy, Austin. Everybody